Hey guys, welcome back to Black Lettuce Gaming. Today we just had our first Duskmourn preview for Duskmourn House of Horrors, and it's looking pretty good. So we had the previews for all the command face precons, and also we had for a lot of treatments, and we had so many treatments actually, and for a lot of the mechanics, we're gonna cover the treatments and the commanders in this video, but we're not gonna do the we're not gonna cover the mechanics yet. We're gonna do that in a future video. But yeah, let's get into it. So first up for the first deck, we have Animoto Vile Piercer. This is for the Miracle Worker deck. It's gonna be blue, white, and black. And she says at the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 2. Each enchantment card in your hand has Miracle. Its Miracle cost is equal to its mana value or mana cost reduced by 4. And if you don't know what Miracle is you may cast a card for its Miracle cost. When you do, when you draw, if it's the first card you drew this turn. So it can be a powerful deck. I can definitely see it working good, and yeah, being really cool. But I guess we'll see. It kind of seems like you want to play enchantments. It did say this is a very enchantment heavy set, which seems really cool. So let's. And the next one for our face commander is going to be Winter Cynical Opportunist. He has, I'll zoom in here. Whenever Winter attacks, mill 3 cards. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile any number of cards from your graveyard with 4 or more card types among them. If you do, put a permanent card from among them on the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So kind of reanimation, reanimating and milling. I knew they had to do a mill in this because you can't not if it's Duskmourn. And yeah, so this is the one I'm most excited for. We did talk about this in a past video of my predictions for it. Seems like most of them are actually pretty true, what I was saying. But this is Endless Punishment. It's Valgavroth, I can't say that. But whenever an opponent loses life for the first time during each of their turns, put a +1/+1 counter on him and draw a card. So it's very much gonna be life drain, and they said sacrificing permanents. So really crazy. That's the one I'm most excited for. And then we also do have Zamone. I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit. Sorry, it's not good quality because this is from the stream that just happened. But Zamone, Mystery Unraveler. Whenever a land you control enters, manifest dread. If this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn, otherwise you may turn a permanent you control face up. This is kind of what I thought too. I said face up, face down cards, and that's what this is. And this looks like a powerful one too. Basically cheating out stuff for free, stacking your library with a bunch of expensive stuff, and putting them face down and flipping them face up, and also having lands enter. So yeah, kind of something we've not seen before, but it's really cool. Also, if you do notice at the top, there says 10 arch enemy cards. We're gonna feature that or show it in a second. So yeah, let's go to. So this is Arch Enemy. If you have not seen this before, they did this for Warless Spark, I believe. And if you're playing in a 4-player pod, 1 player is going to be the Arch Enemy, and so it's everybody against them. And they basically, it's kind of like, yeah, everybody against them, but they get these cards to help them out. So this says, at the beginning of your end step, you may cast a spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. If you do, abandon this scheme. It kind of reminds me of Planar Chase cards, where they kind of get it, and then they just have to go away, but it only affects them, so it just gives them benefit, because, they're kind of outnumbered, which I think is a really cool possibility, and it seems like it could work really well. So, yeah. And we also do have another one. So each deck is going to come with 10 different ones. So it seems really cool. We're going to see this. So this guy says your commander has Ward 2. Whenever your commander attacks, put 2 +1/+1 counters on him. And when your commander leaves the battlefield, abandon this scheme. So yeah, just pretty powerful. I do believe, like, each of them will be kind of with their own decks, like kind of like the player chase cards. They benefit. They give they're kind of meant to go with it, paired with it. And we are gonna have so many new showcase. This is a new card here, but this is like a Japanese showcase. Yeah. So as I said before, this is the fracture foil, and which looks super cool. And yeah. So it is gonna Duskmourn is gonna be released on September 27th, and this is just a little thing telling us that Japan showcase premiering. Also, along with that, we have textured double foil exposure. This is one I really like. It looks really cool. You can really see it looks textured, and we have Valgavroth again, but this is a different Valgavroth than the commander, and we also have Kaito. So Kaito is a little crazy because this is the first ever uh, planeswalker we've had with ninjutsu, which is just crazy. And other than that, I really love this frame. It looks really cool. I'm really excited to collect it. But I do believe it's only going to be in collector boosters. And we do also have double exposure cards. This is actually one that I'm pretty sure is in collector and play boosters. We have Winter. This is the commander for the other for the normal deck, I believe, that we already covered. Actually, I don't believe it is. It says at the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws 2 cards. As long as there are 4 or more cards types among cards in your graveyard, each opponent's maximum hand size is equal to 7 minus the number of those cards. Pretty cool. Kind of graveyard strategy and kind of making your opponents discard. And one thing that's really crazy is the Zamone all questioning on the right. It says, at the beginning of your end step, if a land enters the battlefield under your control this turn and you control a prime number of lands, create Primo, the Indivisible, a legendary 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token, and put that many 1/1 counters on it. This is crazy. I don't, it's not something we've never seen. I'm just not sure what's happening with this, but it can be pretty cool. It can be pretty powerful depending on how you make it. I'd be really interesting to see this. And then we do also have Paranormal frame cards. As I said before, this is a heavily enchantment-based set. But of course, they're going to have some instant sorceries. And this is the frame that they're going to have for them when they do. And I believe this is in play boosters and collector boosters, not just collector boosters exclusive. We also have the mirror monster frame, which I really like. I guess not frame, but treatment. Basically, you're going to have the normal version on the left, and then on the right, you're going to see it's the monster, like, in the reflection attacking someone, which is really cool. Then we're going to see another one here. You can see it's like that person's holding a knife, and you can see a Hauntwood Shrieker kind of going up to them and trying to attack them. Another frame we have, or I guess, I'm not sure what to call it, but we have Special Guest again. And this is one of them for it. We see Valgavroth on there, and which is super cool to see. We're going to have 10 in this set. Really cool. Also, another frame that we're going to have is going to be Lurking Evil. As you can see on the left here, we're going to have regular. And you're probably noticing nothing different between these, saying, come on, these are the same card. But wait, 145, 297. Okay, so if you notice here on the Lurking Evil side, and then the regular side, on the Lurking Evil, we have this little guy up here, this little blob on the top here. And that's what distinguishes it from Lurking Evil to normal. And because it's basically like with the monster, without the monster. And that's kind of the only thing that's different. It's kind of crazy that they do something like this, but kind of cool. Also, we do have borderless room cards. I'll feature this in another video where I talk about the mechanics. But this is really nice art. Looks really cool. Also, we have the Nightmare Bundle. This is going to look really cool. We have the deck box. It's going to come with the deck box, 20 full art manor lands, 3 double-sided poster inserts, an exclusive glow-in-the-dark spin down, a nightmare booster, 2 collector boosters, and 6 play boosters. And some promos that you can get in this are going to be these ones. They look really cool. I love the art for them, and I think they did something really amazing with it. It looks really nice. And then this is also for the Nightmare Bundle for the posters. This is what you can get also. Really nice looking. I really think it looks super great art. And also, besides that, we also have welcome decks are coming back, which is really cool to see for new players, and I think it's a really cool thing for them to bring back. So, not too much on that, but seems really great for it. And for our Duskmourn for the pre-order, instead of just getting the a promo card, you're gonna get the promo card and a collector booster, which seems like a lot of value, and it's really cool. And I'm glad that they're like doing more for it rather than just one card. That is gonna kind of be it for today. I just kind of wanted to show the commanders and kind of the frames for it. I will show the mechanics in a different video, but I think this is gonna be really cool and it's really nice to see. And it looks like a 6 set, so we're gonna see. Hopefully, it doesn't flop like Karlov Manor, because I can kind of see some similarities, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.